community.
You look very nice, Chris. I'm so excited to give out these awards, and I'm happy to announce that this year's awards are brought to you by Kia, the official automotive partner of the NBA. In our book, you're all winners, so before we announce the winners of this year's awards, here's some 2KTV Interactive.
That's right, we're making it pretty easy, so we're practically handing you some free VC. So listen up and make sure you hit the right button.
All right, here's the question. Which team took the title of 2022 NBA champions?
And I want it on no percentage. I'm never fake, no pretending. You want it, you can get it. Hold up, my wordplay is on a different level. I'm getting hot, popping off, guess I'm in the kettle. A rock star, so you know I fast like leave my foot up on the gas pedal. A young Don, I'm feeling like I'm Nino. Got the money and the power, no casino. I'm running up the bands and I'm only seeing C-notes. I'm a star, ain't got bucks, yeah, I feel like Cappuccino. Look, 2020, I'm really taking over. I need a big body Benz and a chauffeur. Got a V8 in the engine and I'm about to blow the motor. You know I run the game, you could call me a controller, yeah, it's my year. Like
and those will be our starters. Some intriguing matchups on the floor tonight. Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. Allie, it's all.
Thanks, BA. The Oklahoma.
More picks than they can possibly. Use. So more trades ahead, you would think, Allie. Thank you. All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. They've got Stephen Curry. Anthony Davis is out there with Paul George. Then it's Klay Thompson. And it's Gobert in at the center position. And for the Thunder, Garland, the pass to James. And it's blocked by Davis.
Dominant on the defensive end. AD can change games with his length. Getting a block just right there.
Refs calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
That's his first personal
foul. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Here's Curry from deep. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
Exceptional vision by Paul George. This guy is tearing up the defense.
Curry against Garland. James, left side. Oh, trains the 19-footer.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
To the middle. Here's Davis, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Whether he's improvising or whether he's running set plays, Steph Curry is an absolute force.
Pass to Kemp. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Davis. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 5. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall.
Boy, what a pick back in 2016. Late first round, Pascal Siakam goes on to win the most improved player 3 years after he was drafted.
The three, George, kept alive, goes back up. Back to Thompson, fires for 3. The kick out, Curry. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 4 so far. Garland with the ball. Now guarded by Curry. And it's Garland on the drive.
Aggressive move to the bucket. Darius Garland, dangerous when he's in attack mode.
Golden State has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. George with it. And he drives in. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot it there.
That's his first
personal foul. Incredible to watch Siakam evolve into an all-star doors.
Yeah, and one that's
at
got
the line
a
for
lot
the Warriors,
of to get better still. Like, this guy is a good shooter, trying to become a knockdown shooter. We obviously know he's dangerous in transition. He'd like to be able to create more for The ceiling's so high for Pascal.
George hits them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Down low. Here's Kemp. And Davis with the block. And the Warriors pushing it up now. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Davis has got his second basket.
Well, you have to appreciate the willingness of Klay Thompson to move the basketball. How pretty is that, guys?
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see what kind of adjustment he makes here.
Nurkic is checked in for the Warriors. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. James outside. Here's Siakam.
And dominating at a mid-major university. Some scouts question Siakam's level of competition during the 2016 draft process, especially since his numbers were so good.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And I'll tell you guys, the leap that Pascal Siakam has taken has really been fun to watch. From role player to emerging star, and guys, he's not done growing yet.
Curry against Garland. Shot clock at 6. The three from Thompson. Fires in the triple. Also affecting Siakam's draft stock, huh? He was 3 or 4 years older than many of his peers.
Well, what's interesting is that player evaluation has become such a science. But sometimes the variables can lead you astray, and you have to go by the eye test. Siakam was in that cohort.
Double team on James. And we're going to have a jump ball. And so it's Golden State with it. Golden State has gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Basket's good.
Stephen Curry.
Curry's got 5 now.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
James outside, inside, Kemp, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Right side Curry.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the first. Shot by Nurkic, no good.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Driving inside, and it's Drexler missing. The Warriors leading. Now here's Curry. He's got 5. Got it. 7 points in the game.
Just smooth execution of the pick and roll. Curry has great understanding and a ton of success running this.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Now here's Thompson. 1:07 left in the first quarter here. Outside Curry. Shot from the top of the key. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends.
Give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
There's 42 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pass to Thompson. Takes a 3. The Thunder pull it in.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Garland, the pass to Siakam.
Boy, Pascal Siakam can put a ton of pressure on the defense. This guy has physicality that you love.
Second team foul. At the line for your Oklahoma
That's
City.
good from Siakam. So both teams making some changes here.
2 shots.
Siakam hits them both. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Walker. Thompson outside. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Fox. Siakam left side. Ellis' shot is off. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Golden State Warriors. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
Well, I'm really loving their activity. I mean, they're contesting shots. They've really set a strong tone early.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
So on the floor for Golden State, we've got Al Horford, Mitchell out there with Kemba Walker. Then it's Anthony Davis, and it's DiVincenzo in at the 3 slot. Pass to Ellis. Here's Ellis. Checked by Mitchell. Fox outside. Siakam outside. Off target from 3-point range.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there. Obviously, you love Kemba Walker's ability to score the basketball, but it's his exuberance, his spirit that breathes life into any team he plays on.
Siakam outside. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Pass to Ellis. Here's Ellis. Checked by Mitchell. Ellis' shot is off. And coming off the knee injury a year ago, there were times he looked better than ever. Doris, I don't know if I've ever seen him happier.
Yeah, I mean, listen, he got the stem cell injection. He stayed patient with his rehab. You feel great for this guy because he is a team-first person.
Anthony Davis.
And this is exactly what he's capable of. He finds different ways to make an impact. This time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
And the Thunder in possession here. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Mitchell. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. Mitchell's got his first 2 points of the night.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's Ellis. Pass to Ellis. And it's blocked by Davis. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. And the Warriors make some changes. Gobert comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Paul George in for DiVincenzo. Here's Ellis. Doesn't go for him. Nice D from Horford.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
That one falls. And the Warriors lead by 14.
I'll tell you, there's little you can do to stop Paul George when he's got his game going. He has the lane to the rim, and you know he's going to finish.
Now here's Siakam. Outside Porter. To the inside. Ellis, good.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Now George. Here he goes. And George with the jam.
Well, you love how Paul George finishes on the drive. That is a powerful dunker right there.
Oklahoma City calls timeout. You know, one thing Porter's been working on, finishing off contact.
Your defenders body him up whenever possible. He's young, so it's not easy to add a lot of muscle. But once he does, his game should reach another level at both ends of the floor.
And the Warriors making a change here. Thompson's checked in. To the paint. Here's James. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox.
The defense really doing their best to body LeBron James, but he is just a physical beast who cannot be contained.
Now here's George. He's got 6. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kemba Walker.
That's his first foul.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Fox outside. To the middle. Here's James. Horford pulls it in.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Thompson outside. And the top pick in this year's draft, Cade Cunningham. Grant, I heard some insiders compare you to him. Do you like those comparisons?
Well, he's 6'8" with skill, sees the floor. I think coaches the game the right way. Maybe not the leaper I was, but tremendously talented, and I'm so eager to see how he develops. He's got a bright future in front of him.
And here's Thompson for 3. Nails it from 3. Thompson's got his second basket of the night.
Well, this is his specialty, right? Klay Thompson's shooting form from range, so pretty.
James against Horford. And he's going for the oop here. Alley-oop on top, hammer at home.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Now here's George. He has 6. Here's Thompson. Walker finds Horford. Here's George. Drives to the hoop. And the jam by George.
You can see there's complete trust in Paul George in pick and rolls. Fantastic at taking advantage of the defense and the separation they give him.
Here's James. Pass to Kemp. Ooh, rejected by Horford. They shoot again.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Thompson with it. Now Horford, guarded by Garland. And Horford gets it to go.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Garland with the ball. Now Thompson defending. Goes up at the stripe. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Pass to Gobert. Over Garland. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Golden State Warriors, leading by 17 at the end of the period. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks so much, Al. As you anchor that front court, what were you guys looking to accomplish in the first half?
I mean, we're just trying to play with pace, trying to dominate on the defensive end, get rebounds.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
What a start it was for Stephen Curry. He had 9 points and 2 assists. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what you think?
Credit these guys for coming in with the right game plan and then patiently executing. Most of their shots had come in the flow of the offense. Rarely did they take a bad shot. Good, clean first half.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Thunder.
Well, they're not finding good shots, and that starts with their ball movement. Too much hero basketball. They need to sharpen up their attack. More motion, quick cuts, get the ball inside. There's no way they're coming back with that type of play.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Now here's Thompson. A 17-point lead, their biggest. With a 9-footer. Misses off the left iron.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
And for the Warriors, Rudy Gobert is out there with Al Horford. Then it's Kemba Walker. Then there's Paul George. And it's Thompson in at the 2. And for Oklahoma City, Horford finds George. Over James. Nice shot by George. George has got 10 points in the game.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
And there's the call on Al Horford. It's his first foul of the game.
His first
Anthony
foul.
Davis, he's checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Walker.
Substitution for the Warriors. Anthony Davis.
About a minute played here in the second half.
Curry.
Pass to Drexler. Lets it go from deep. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
Clyde Drexler.
That LeBron James always looking for his guys. The court vision unreal.
Garland against Curry. Gobert with it. Back to Curry. Clock at 6. Over Garland. And that one off the back of the rim and in. He's got 11.
Well, that's become one of the most recognizable shots in all of basketball. The Steph Curry jumper.
Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
Outstanding move in the lane. Just enjoy that one at home, folks.
No doubt, with some huge elevation on the finish. Now here's Thompson. He has 6. Here's Curry. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down the three-pointers, and I did a pretty good job.
And the basket is good.
They haven't missed a beat coming out of the locker room. A perfect 4 for 4.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. And he gets that one.
Rudy Gobert.
Gobert's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry.
Stephen Curry.
That's foul number 2
That's
for
his
him.
second personal foul. Second team foul.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Porter. Now here's Siakam. Now Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. It's blocked by Gobert.
Let's remember that 7'3" includes a 7'9" wingspan. Rudy Gobert, the Stifle Tower, doing work.
And the Thunder making a change here. Fox is checked in. Now here's George. He's got 10. Pass to Thompson. Takes the 3. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
3 points.
George has got 3 assists now in this one. Thompson against Fox. Down low. Here's Ellis. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. And here's Curry for 3. Oh, he remains
Stephen
perfect.
Curry.
7 for 7. Showing no signs of letting up.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter. Listen, he hits that shot on a regular basis. Give credit to the offense for getting him a clean look. Boy, I give Rudy Gobert a lot of credit for how he responded after the early days of COVID. This guy was made a scapegoat, and he was the first player to test positive. This guy has come back stronger from adversity. You have to love that.
And that one's good. Thompson.
Well, Klay Thompson showing off the handle in that instance. What a pretty move.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Historically, a few franchises have gobbled up most of the NBA championships. A significant number of teams have never won a title, though. However, we're in an interesting time. A lot of those franchises are looking for their first title. They're among the top teams now. And guys, they're hoping to get on the board.
Yes, very interesting, Allie. Thanks for that. And Gobert horrid for that unfortunate joke with reporters. But lest we forget, he apologized and donated over $500,000 to COVID relief.
Well, incredible to take what was a tough moment in his career, have the maturity to talk to his teammates, try to heal any rift there, and show what Rudy Gobert is all about.
And it's a completely new group here for the Warriors. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the third. Siakam outside. And he lobs it up to the rim. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Well, the increased playmaking ability of Pascal Siakam on display. Pretty pass.
Now here's Mitchell. Outside Walker. 6 to shoot. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. Let him go to the line with a chance for 3.
That's his first personal foul.
It's on the De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, how about the shiftiness of Kemba Walker? Defenders struggle to keep up. That's why you see him get the contact call.
Good on the second one. And he nails the third.
And when you talk to folks around the league, no one has a bad word to say about Walker. He's just a good guy, a loyal guy.
Now, here's James. 6 points for him.
Almost seems unfair, gentlemen, to have a guy as strong as LeBron be able to handle the ball the way he does.
Here's Mitchell. Rebounded by LeBron. Oklahoma City has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Fox, the pass to Garland. Driving in. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Mitchell against Garland. Mitchell drives it. Oh! Wow! Way up there in the rafters.
No one is stopping that.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Here's Fox. And the miss. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. The Warriors on top, just dominating this one. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And so in the game for the Warriors, Anthony Davis is out there with Paul George. Then there's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Thompson in at the 2-guard spot. And it's blocked by Davis. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line.
Defensive
He'll try
foul.
to make it a 3-point play.
Stephen Curry.
That'll put De'Aaron
That's his
Fox
third.
on the line. It's on Stephen Curry. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken it.
Yeah, something else that stands out tonight is how many assists they have.
Now here's Thompson. Pass to Curry. There's the triple. Offensive board. Davis again
Anthony
gets it to go.
Davis.
He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And on the boards, AD can be a real monster, pushing out the defense and securing his team some points.
And he's going for the lob. It's blocked by Gobert. And here's George. Yes,
Paul
and a
George.
nice assist from Thompson.
Assist from
Thompson's
Klay
got 3
Thompson.
assists in the game.
Excellent offensive positioning from Paul George. Size, length, touch. Beautiful.
They grab their own miss. Again with the block. Making his presence felt on this end.
And just holding down the fort, B.A., anchoring the defense.
And here is Thompson. Outside Curry. There's the 3. James with the rebound. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the 4th. And the NBA and its players taking an active role socially. Grant, talk about what you're seeing now and how it registers.
Well, you know, it's exciting, it's inspiring, it's patriotic. It's what America is, being able to exercise your voice and helping to form a more perfect union. So that's what it's all about, and I'm excited for the league and its players, and it's inspiring, like I said.
Here's Thompson. The Thunder making their last shot. Inside, Davis. Banked it in off the glass.
Anthony Davis.
Well, teamwork at its finest there. The pick and roll set catches the defense napping. Boy, and Klay Thompson take the advantage and comes away with a pretty pass.
Now here's Garland. Right wing. Here's Fox. Curry with some nice D.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Pass to Thompson. Outside Davis. Back to Thompson. Over Garland. Thompson, no good. The Thunder have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the 4th. Not great. Out to Fox. Back to Garland. Fires from deep. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the 4th.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Gobert against Fox. With efforts to grow the game in Europe and Asia and Africa, really everywhere from the NBA. Grant, how do you see the future of this game?
Well, I think it lies in the young international stars. I mean, you see guys like Luka and Nikola Jokic from Europe and Joel Embiid from Africa. I think we'll see more and more of that as the league and the popularity of basketball grows overseas. I mean, those guys will have the drive and the examples to succeed overseas.
Now here's Thompson. Fox outside to the inside. Here's Garland. No good off the glass. Golden State has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. It's George on the wing. Outside Curry. From deep three-point range. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Curry's got 19.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Warriors.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Anthony Davis.
Boy, his defense is what stood out to me. There was a no-fly zone around this guy all night. He contested every shot in his area and sent a few back.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it after the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. 35 seconds left in the final quarter. Pass to Thompson. Now here's George. Defense is right there. Shot clock at 6. He takes it in. And a a foul
Oklahoma
called
City
on the
foul.
way up. So he'll take
Sean
2
Kemp.
from the free throw line.
That's his third personal foul.
You got to love the
First
penetration
team
by
foul.
Paul George. He's really quick on the speed.
At
The
the line for
defense
the
cannot
Warriors,
handle him right now.
Paul George. 2 shots.
It's both from the stripe. Here's Oklahoma City now. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Wells. Over to the left wing. Unloads from 13. Jump shot is good that time.
Paisley.
Here's Mitchell. Off target with a shot. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.
Boxes of checks, not my Nikes. Cactus, not no iced tea. Got them bamboozled like I'm Spike Lee. You need more than Google just to find me. I just call a beta, get a high fee.
Incredible, general.
I just start the label just to sign me. Me and Chase connected like we Siamese. We been on a run, feel like a crime spree. Talk to me nicely. I seen his face, seen it. Yeah, on his white tee. Yeah, call the Sprite people. Hold on, private flight franchise sites. On a private flight, in his hands he was tight. Caterpillar Rari, I fought to lift it up. I went on the stand, told the judge pass my cup. Ay, ran up 20 million, told the devil keep the look.
Up next, the Warriors taking on the Grizzlies. For the Warriors, they have found the rhythm they were looking for to start this season, only giving up 1 of the first 5 games. Grizzlies, Warriors, up next. It's Thursday night, and it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. Join G.A.
Thank you, Kevin.
He is an intimidating factor for sure. David, thanks. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Cummings is out there with Dandridge. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Russell. And it's Hero in at the 2. And for Golden State, Rudy Gobert is out there with Davis. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Thompson. And it's Curry in at the point guard. And it's the Warriors to start out. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
Now here is Davis. Shot clock at 5. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling a shot clock violation.
Grizzlies ball.
George against Irving with the drive, and it's sent back by George. They recover it. Cummings passes to Irving. Goes back up. That's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession.
Memphis basketball.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Russell, and Bill Russell slams it in.
A creative playmaker. I love when Kyrie zips it to his teammates.
Curry against Irving. Outside for George. Davis, that's for 2. Here's Gobert. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now here's Irving. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile One block a moment ago.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Here's George. Pass to Thompson. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to play, or he'll drop these all night long.
Shoots from the elbow. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Thompson passes to Davis. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis.
Anthony Davis.
That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
Sometimes it's just better to concede a rebound instead of fighting through the guy and getting called for over the back.
I will say I like the aggressiveness, but you hurt your team making poor decisions, and that was one of them.
Now here's George following the miss by Kyrie Irving. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
Defense on George a little too tight there, but to have any chance against him, you have to challenge him.
Paul George at the line for...
And George drops them both.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Irving against George. Now here's Irving. Defense right out. And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touches the ball. And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Here's Irving. Outside Russell. Some nice passing there by Memphis. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Hero. Russell. It's good on the putback.
Russell. And this is the problem. The length, the timing. Russell, one of the very best at corralling misses and turning them into points.
Now here's Curry. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Yeah, way to play and
Second
attack
team
mode
foul.
and get to the line.
The Warriors have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
You know, AD's trophy case really speaks to his abilities as a player. He's won a championship in the NBA and at the collegiate level, and a gold medal as part of Team USA.
Hero with it, guarded by Curry. And a deep 3 from Irving. They get the rebound. Russell. Pass to Cummings. They shoot again. No luck. They battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. It's Gobert with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. Thompson against Irving. Outside, George. Trying to get open is Davis. That's tipped. George against Dandridge. Hero with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Roddy Rebounds checked in for Russell. West comes in for Cummings. Jalen Brunson who's checked in for Tyler Hero. And it's Rivers in for Kyrie Irving. Here's Curry. There's the drive. Out to Thompson. Shoots over Brunson. The shot off that time. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Memphis foul. Vlade Divac.
The Warriors making a change.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Warriors, Donovan Mitchell.
1:25 left in the first quarter of the game. Curry against Rivers. And he gets the bucket.
The defense trying to smother Steph Curry, but he's committed to getting his shot off.
Memphis trailing here. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Who wants t-shirt? Your Warriors, Jusuf Nurkic.
1:05 left in the first quarter. And Davis sends it back.
The crazy reach of AD coming into play. He uses it so well to reject shots.
Grizzly shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. George against Dandridge. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
They get it again. Outside for Curry. 6 on the shot clock. David West grabs the miss. And the Grizzlies with possession. Trailing by 2. Rivers passes Dandridge. There's the dish to Divac. And Davis sends it back. Here's Curry. And the shot goes in.
Excellent pass, PG-13. Keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Warriors ahead. They lead by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
You can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
Donovan Mitchell is out there with Kemba Walker. Then there's Davis. Then it's Paul George. And it's Nurkic in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Nurkic with the block.
And that 7'2" wingspan for Nurkic, he can just gobble up shots. He knocks
Memphis
that
foul.
one away with authority.
Vlade Divac. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Brunson against George. On the clock. Divac with some nice D. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Here's Snow. Now the pass to West. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Golden State basketball.
Warriors leading by 4. Now Walker. And he banks in the lane. Walker's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Warriors. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly sometimes, things get chippy. And as a player, Rick, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
Now, here is George. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Just 5 to shoot. Right block shot. The Grizzlies pull it in. Rivers surveying the D. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Shots good by Walker.
Improving size does not matter. Walker comfortable slamming it up inside.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And defensively, no matter the size of the man he's guarding, Walker really puts up a fight. Some smaller guards pretend to battle.
Walker will back front. You pull on your jersey, whatever it takes. He backs down from no one.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Nurkic. Horford comes in for Davis. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Paul George. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Russell, he's checked in for Divac. Cummings comes in for West. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for Rivers. And Irving subbed in for Snow. Here's Mitchell, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Unloads from 13. That one off the back iron and out.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with Rivers.
Mitchell looking it over. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
Terrific job in the screen and roll. Mitchell creates, whether it be for others or for himself.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Irving against Walker. Elbow shot. That's good, and the Warrior leaders get down to just 6 points, and the bucket from Irving.
Easy look for mid-range. He won't miss many of those. Lazy effort defensively.
Here's Mitchell. He takes it in, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 in the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Irving attacking up again, and it's Russell with that extra effort.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And here is Mitchell. And it's sent back by Russell.
And guys, this is where instincts come into play. So much you have to read defensively. Russell not fooled at all.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Foul.
And taking a quick look at the stats for the Warriors.
Shooting for Memphis.
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
And one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Anthony Davis is checked in for Horford. Paul George comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Thompson, he's checked in for Mitchell. And it's Stephen Curry in for Kemba Walker. Now here's Brunson. Rudy Gobert missing his last shot. Irving with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Pass to Russell. Outside Irving. Just 4 to shoot. Ball's not loose. High post shot. Russell no luck.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Brunson against Thompson. 1:07 left in the first half of basketball. Count that bucket. And the Warriors win by 6.
You see the weight that AD's added to his frame over the years. Now invites contact.
Irving against Curry. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's foul number 2 for him.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
Rivers, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Now here's Irving. He's got 6 over Curry. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night. He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Dandridge passes to Irving. Pass Dandridge. Here he goes.
Memphis foul. Terry Cummings. That's his 2nd personal foul. 1st team foul. Checking in for the Grizzlies.
5 seconds left to play here in the half.
Divac.
Here's Curry. And that does it for the first half of play. Warriors lead by 9. And a chance now to send it over. Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. They ended the second with a solid 9-point lead. A nice show of force by them. Hey, big fella, what's your take on... And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the 3rd period.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Here's Irving. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. We've got Dandridge. Kyrie Irving is out there with Hero. Then there's Cummings, and it's Russell at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Memphis basketball.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
To the left wing, shot clock at 6. Tries again, and that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession.
Basketball. Ooh, they come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
And so here's Memphis. 9-point game. The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
That's his 1st personal foul.
No good on the free
team
throw.
foul. At the line for the Grizzlies, Terry Cummings taking 2 shots.
That one is no good. It's Gobert with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Thompson passes to Davis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his 1st personal
Strong
foul.
move by AD.
First
you see why
foul.
he's been averaging 7 to 8 free
At
throws
the
a game
line for the
over the
Warriors.
past few seasons.
And both free throws good for Davis. And so it's Memphis with it. David struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Irving passes Dandridge. Memphis moving it around. Russell with it. Picked up by Thompson. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul call for the Warriors. It's his first trip to the line.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Kemba Walker's checked in for the Warriors. George looking around. The 17-footer. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot. Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
And Tyler Hero's defense, maybe not his strength, but it's an area he's looking to improve.
You know what I like about him, though? He wants to improve, and that's half the battle. Bulking up would help him as he gets bullied a little bit on those drives. You like that he wants to be more than just a scorer, Gio.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Dandridge against Thompson. Back to George. And he drops in the layup off the glass. George has got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Craig. Young players on their path to the NBA.
And, well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path, and I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, you know, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't in the college, aren't in the school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
Here's West. Back to Russell. He feeds it to West. Plays it up and banks it in. West has got his first points of the game.
And guys, there are 2 types of stars. I mean, the guy who makes himself look better, and then there's the guy who makes his teammates look better. Russell is clearly the latter.
Thompson outside. 3-pointer. Dandridge pulls it in. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Passes it to Snow. With the teardrop, Gobert with the block.
What timing from Rudy. He is superb at measuring when to go after blocks.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. George up top, defended by West. The shot by George, no good.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally. He's been scoreless for a while now. They're still trailing here. They might want to move to some other options offensively.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Norkic checked in for Rudy Gobert. Horford comes in for Anthony Davis. Mitchell, he's checked in for George. And Curry subbed in for Klay Thompson. Memphis also making some changes. Adi Divot's checked in for Russell. Jalen Brunson comes in for Dandridge. And it's Rivers in for Hero. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Baseline try. That's short off the rim. Warriors leading by 10. Curry with a wide open look. Drills it from outside. Curry's got 7 points.
Silky shot by Steph Curry. I envy his three-point abilities.
Rivers passes to Divas. Back to Rivers. The pass to Snow. Down low. Kicks it to Rivers. Driving in, and it's sent back by Horford.
and still capable of being your defensive anchor. Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots.
Pass to Nurkic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Nurkic has got his first points of the night. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
West. Nurkic with the block. And they get it back. Shots good by Divac.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Pass to Curry. Over Snow. The shot by Curry, no good.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Passes it to West. Now here's Rivers. Shoots over Walker. Off target.
And such focus from Horford defensively. Doesn't let up on the pressure.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be right back after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Horford. Kemba Walker is out there with Curry. Then there's Jusuf Nurkic, and it's Mitchell in at the 3 slot. Irving with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. Second chance shot, and it's sent back by Horford. And he's able to get it back. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Their first basketball of the game, taking terrific care of the basketball. Beyond the lead, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Gobert, he's checked in for Jusuf Nurkic. Anthony Davis comes in for Al Horford. Paul George, he's checked in for Mitchell. And it's Klay Thompson in for Walker. Offensive rebound, Divac. Gobert with the block. Thompson against Irving. Davis down low. That shot, no good. Nice D from Divac. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses, protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
Curry's shot is good.
Phenomenal screen and roll player because of his ball handling ability. Comes off the screen, makes the right play, bucket.
George against Irving. Looking to end his cold spell. Second shot opportunity. And it's Divac missing. Warriors leading by 13. Here's Thompson. Outside Curry. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Golden State.
Rise and fire. This is Steph's mindset. Looks to score immediately after he gets the pass.
The pass to Cummings.
I've been killing this shit.
For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
Oh, my team's so much better.
Pass to Rivers. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Free ball.
Rivers has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
What?
Curry against Irving. Thompson outside. Back to Curry. Over Irving. Divac grabs the board. Divac has got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the middle. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Terry Cummings.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Grizzlies foul. Bob Denver.
And some
That's
changes
his
here for the
second
Grizzlies.
personal foul.
Russell comes in for flying
Team foul.
defense. And it's Tyler Hero in for Doc Rivers.
Bill Russell. Tyler Hero.
Outside, Davis. Pass to Curry. Here's the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Curry's got 8 here in the corner.
Savvy ball movement by Anthony Davis, making good use of his floor vision.
Timeout call the Grizzlies.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Make some noise for a free t-shirt.
New Balance player of the game, Anthony Davis.
And when he's been on the floor, it has been a clinic in rim protection and shot blocking. He's played the defense of 3 men tonight. His block total has gotten to a point you almost never see in an NBA game.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Those players, those guys are going to come at us. We have to match their intensity, and we have to play with a great deal of energy. We're all in here, fellas. Kevin?
I thank you, David. Irving kicks to Hero. Passes to Cummings. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. From deep. Hero, no good. Warriors leading by 17. Curry on the wing. Covered by Irving. He claims that one off the back and down it falls. Curry's got 20.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Warriors.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over. And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was.
For Stephen Curry.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something to maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
And the foul called on Anthony
That's his
Davis.
3rd personal foul.
And that'll be his 3rd
First
foul so
team
far.
foul.
Different look here for the
Checking
Warriors.
in for the Grizzlies.
Al Horford. He's checked in for Davis. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for George. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Walker subbed in for Stephen Curry. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Mitchell passes to DiVincenzo. The drive by Mitchell. And the layup's good off the glass.
They feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Here's Snow. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They poured it on tonight. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
That boy DJ playing. AP, you streaming your shit? Hell no.
I just looked at my wrist, I got time today. I'm crossing the line today. The hate be so real, the love be fake. Be bumping they gums and bumping my tape. Don't go against me, they ask for my help. Go get out your feelings and get it yourself. Might got the same shoes, but you ain't gon' step. That you just put out, you could've kept.
I just played OKC. I don't want to play them again. Oh, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I really worry about y'all niggas. Mediterranean water, my wrist. Now I'm talking my 6 figure check for a show, man. I'm lit. Let's celebrate now, my bag legit. With me, with whatever I'm with. Didn't know who did it, got everybody. I don't like nobody. We can keep it cordial how you wanna go back. I don't backtrack. That I don't miss nobody. Left it on scene, I ain't right back. I don't trust nobody. I just looked at my wrist, I got time today. I'm crossing the line today. The crime be lying in your face. Slicker than us, gotta know how they play. The money one straight, you won't be here. Oh, man.
I ain't sure know what to say. You ain't me, so it's hard to relate. How much cash I every day? Don't play with me, baby. Go play with your. You see him in person, you should. $100 it cost you a Quavo to book me. I'm worth it, the proof in the pudding. Surrounded by I'm looking like William, but they ain't my girlfriends. Bro, I'ma spin on your block back to back when they finish. It look like the world end. I ain't asked for it, they did it to me. Disposing their hands for free. Get caught in the middle, that's bullseye. You got the we was and he popping my with a capital P. SRT, red eye, red key. Might be ugly, but my prep. She ain't even sneeze, but still I bless. I don't like nobody. We can keep it cordial how you wanna go back. I don't backtrack.
The line is going up.
Left it on scene, I ain't right back. I don't trust nobody.
So the first quarter is in the books. Magic out front, up 4. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. Rebound. Jordan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Grab that one.